quite good actually. Hi, sir. Excuse me, sir. Are you the chef of the restaurant?
Yeah.
So I think the burgers are actually really good taste-wise. I just think they're a little too skinny. Like there's a lot of bread and there's barely any meat. You know, like it's giving burgers with an ED. Whore! Not you stating the obvious like it's a big plot twist. Tell me something that I don't know. You know what? Jacob? Aw, is that your son? He's so cute. You also spelled whore. Started with this video. No, I don't have merch. I don't want to promote anything. Actually, I just want to show you my latest ADHD trap. Now, I'm obsessed with making noise, and ever since I got this looks like I'm doing something else. If I didn't have this toy here, to me there's something so satisfying. Like I have to move it as quickly as possible and it triggers some endorphins in my brain. Is that the word? Endorphins. And morphins?
It's morphin' time!
A TikTok influencer who reviews restaurants went to a burger restaurant recently who was really popular for their burgers, and she said that their burgers were actually good. They're not great, but they're good burgers, like they were good. She left a review and the owner of the restaurant found that review, so he started allegedly harassing her. Her name is Kat Ensign, and no, that's not pronounced ensign. So then where's the ensign? Why is there a G there? Where's the G? Are we gonna do that where's the G again? Bitch, where's the G? Damn, guys asking their girls where the G spot is. Let me show you the review just in case some of you are like, wait, what if she said something nasty in the review and she deserves all that harassment? Let's take a look at this review.
SF Chronicle just reported that this spot sold 1,000 burgers their first 2 days of business, so I followed the hype and I got in line. The menu is simple with 3 smash burgers starting at $6.89 for a classic single, and you can upgrade your meal for $35 with little czar.
If you upgrade your meal for $35, that's an upgrade, bitch. That's a whole vacation. I thought she was gonna say, if you upgrade your meal for like 10 bucks, you get extra, what did you get? Little Tsar nickel au caviar. Oh yeah, okay, so I know that's expensive, but that's not an upgrade, baby girl. $35 is a whole vacation. So these are basically Shake Shack burgers, the prices. What is what I'm trying to say? Because there's no way on earth I'm upgrading for $35. I'm downgrading. What can I remove to make this burger cheaper? Do you want me to come in the kitchen and make it myself? Would that remove the labor cost? Because I'll come make it myself. If it's saving me like $5, I'll make it. I got time.
Nikolai caviar. I started with the loaded fries with cheese, sauteed onions.
Okay, those look good.
I got the sauce on mine, and I just forget the fries if you're thinking about giving this spot a shot. Here's a look at some very sexy.
Oh my god, that's a very thin burger. Even the meat looks so thin. Holy shit, that's me golds right there. If I look like that when I go out, burger golds!
Very sexy, crispy, lacy edges on the smash burger. I started with a single Wisconsin with sauteed onions, HP sauce, and whipped butter.
Where's the
this is good, not
meat?
great. These are thin burgers. They're giving Ozempic burgers. I'd order a double Wisconsin if I were to do it again, and I'd give it a 7.2.
7.2. Okay, taste-wise, they might be good. That's why I guess she gave it a 7.2. That is looking thin as hell though. For $8 or what was it? For $6.89 before tax? Not only is that burger looking skinnier when I had my eating disorder, but you want me to spend almost $7 on just burger buns? You're literally just giving me buns.
I'd order a double Wisconsin if I were to do it again, and I
How much is a
7.2.
double?
Here I am getting after the classic. This one has diced white onion and pickles on it. This was really not for me. It was all bread and not hot enough for me at all. I give the classic a 5.1. Here is a look at what I ate. Not a slam for me. I saw a friend from The Infatuation as I was walking out, and I'm excited for their honest review.
That was the actual review. You'd really think that she went ham. She said these were the worst burgers she has ever tried. Like, these burgers were so skinny, they were filled with Ozempic, and oh, the owner was so nasty to me. Even the burgers were nasty. Like, I could even taste his load in this burger, but she was actually quite positive for him to call this a negative review. All she said, the first burger was a 7.5, which is pretty good, and the other one was a 5 point something, and the only downside was that these burgers were really thin. She did enjoy the other one that she gave us 7 point something. So the restaurant chef saw this, and the dude went crazy. I don't think you're prepared to see how this guy actually reacted.
Am I the asshole for leaving an honest review for the viral San Francisco Smashburger Spot hamburger project? I tried it and it just wasn't for me. I was there shortly after the grand opening and they need some time to work out the kinks. This is what the owner wrote to me today. Because someone needs to tell you to grow up. It's pathetic being damn near 50 and trying to have influence over 20-year-old somethings to try to remain some kind of sense of relativity. All of the chefs look down on it and one of us has to tell you. And he said, instead you're attacking my age and weight. He said that's just an honest review of what you put out there.
This is a snippet of the DMs that they exchanged, but apparently he did attack the age, which what we saw, and the weight. Did he call her fat or something for calling the burgers skinny? And the review was not even negative for the most part. I thought she was being honest and it was mostly positive. Like, she does a lot of restaurant reviews because that's what she does. She just goes to restaurants. And usually in these scenarios, we know that influencers are full of themselves. And I was ready to defend the chef before I heard the story, because influencers, unless you're like giving them a massage while you're preparing their meal, like telling them how they're so popular, so beautiful, how everyone in the world loves them because they have 10 million followers, you really gotta, like, look up to their status because they're influencers. But in this case, I'm sorry my dude, but you're wrong as hell here. Calling her old and fat because she didn't give your burger a 10 out of 10. Little dick behavior. Ooh, he said it though, not me.
I walked over to Sam's on Broadway for one of my favorite burgers in the city. This burger is always the same for me and the late Anthony Bourdain. Have you tried it? Are we supporting Smashburger? Am I the asshole? Let me know.
Oh, the shade though. I bet those burgers that she enjoyed were a lot cheaper than the $7 Ozempic burger. When she posted that video, people were kind of doubting her, like, oh, post the full DMs that he sent you. What if you said something else? When I tell you, when I saw these DMs, I immediately thought that this dude had mental problems. Now, I know we all have mental problems because... but at least I'm not out here harassing people when they leave nasty comments to me. Do you know how many nasty comments I get a day? And imagine if I like stalk their account and then I stalk their whole family and whatever and left nasty comments and DMs. Do you think I have time for that shit? Honestly though, do you think I have time to do all that shit? Don't answer that question. He accused her of caught filming. I literally posted on my feed, I'm not hiding anything, like a disgusting fangirl creep because she posted a review. She's a creep. And then one of her viewers also said, hey Kat, I didn't see this video until I left a genuine review of my own on Yelp. After I left a review, the chef harassed me on social media and even went as far as to email my place of work saying I was harassing him. Avoid this place at all costs. Thanks for these vids. I've blocked him on everything. This guy is insane. I can't imagine someone leaving a 4.9 out of 5 stars review on Yelp and this dude showing up to their house. The restaurant was pretty good, but I saw the owner kill a pregnant mouse. 4.9 out of 5 stars. I didn't order anything. Oh, that's probably my roast toy. Where's my new roast toy? The restaurant owner that I just left a review on? What? How can you tell? I'm wearing a Thanos mask. I could tell from your penis. You have a small penis. Well, you know what? You have a small vagina as well. Someone commented, girl, you need to let this go. There's a creep that's allegedly harassing her comment section everywhere. And you're like, girl, you need to let this go. Like, harassment? We don't know her. Oh, so these are the DMs. I'll let sure to let know Gabe. What a creepy person. Wait, is that her husband? Wait, he found her husband? Like, sir, you're the only person acting like a creep. Your behavior is unhinged. Leave me alone. You were caught filming and stalking my friend? You are disgusting and a creep for real. I was caught filming. I literally posted on my feed. I'm not hiding anything. You're spiraling? Oh no, this dude's actually crazy for going so far, messaging her friends, her boyfriend, her husband, and he called her a creep for posting this. Not a good look for you. What makes you good enough to criticize others but not take any criticism yourself? Damn dude, you gotta chill with... Yeah, that's his big ass ego. Imagine being this upset that a TikToker went to your restaurant and she didn't give you a 10 out of 10. His poor fragile ego. You know what? Let's go to his restaurants. We'll test it out. So, where's the money for the burgers though? Because I don't feel like paying $7 for one Ozempic burger. Nothing is about to prepare you for the next clip that I'm about to show you, where we see all the comments that he left on her TikTok, on her Instagram, and a DM. There's actually a DM at the end of this clip that I'm going to show you right now. Look at this. 16 seconds ago, 13 minutes ago, 13 minutes ago, 18 minutes ago, 23 minutes ago, 25 minutes ago. You are right and I agree with you. She is so weird. It seems unstable. I agree with you. You are right. It's the most annoying Karen voice. What happened? Can't take criticism. Gabe is a friend of mine. My cousin. What the fuck? You're horrible luck even when it's a handout. Stop going to Warrior Games. We lose when you attend. Now shit actually gets crazy weird, like next level unhinged stalker behavior, harassment behavior. This goes crazy when he actually sends her voice notes on Instagram DMs. But before he sent that, he actually sent her a quote. Once you accept you are being judged by people who have less knowledge than yourself, then what's it worth? She left a TikTok review. She said your burger was a 7 out of 10. The first one, and the second one being a 5 out of 10. I think that's actually pretty good. You went out of your way to harass her and send her a quote? This definitely shows that he's mad as hell. You know when you're like really upset with someone, but you don't want to tell them? And I've done that before. Okay. I'm gonna admit here, I'm gonna be vulnerable, and I say, when I was mad at a certain person, you know how you go to your stories and you post that story hinting a message that only a specific person would know what this message means and no one else does, and you're hoping that this message sees the message? No, you're hoping that this person sees the message and they didn't actually see it. So 24 hours goes by and they never actually saw the story that I posted. Everyone else did, but this person decided not to look at my story that I specifically posted it for them. Okay, this video got a little personal and I'm sorry about that. I'm just mad at this person that when I was mad at them. Anyways, relax. ADHD. You know a lot less knowledge than me about food, but you think you have influence? It's pathetic. Okay, Mr. Crazy Person. Okay, time for the voice message.
This girl said Hamburger Project isn't good, so I'm talking to her.
Oh.
Do you think Hamburger Project is good?
It's so good. It's the best thing I ever had.
I think you heard that right. He actually brought his daughter/son, who I think doesn't sound older than 4 years old, to tell her that this person on the internet didn't give your daddy a 10 out of 10. And what do you think we should say to her? Like, what do you think of the burgers? So he sends a second voice note because the first one was not enough of his son.
Hey, why you do that to Dad? You're so dumb face. Bye. Bye. You're so rude. You're really rude. Bye.
Damn, he got some attitude. Bye. Why'd you guys are so rude? Like, bye, yeah, bye, bye, yeah, buys. Sometimes I don't wanna be happy. I don't know why I switched to Dixie D'Amelio, but that song was low-key good. Wow, an honest review of you? Kids don't lie. Bringing your kids into this, huh? You think you're the one who can play the petty game? When they go low, we go lower. Oh, trust me, I can be petty. Let's go. Bye, like you're so rude. How dare you rate my dad's thing like you ugly ass bitch? When was the last time you took a look at yourself and your pumply, pimply ass face? Yeah, you need some Sarah V or some Sarah D for these nuts, bitch. Like, oh! Hey, maybe I'm wrong there and a lot of you guys will hate me, but if he was fighting a lion and he decides to bring his kid to fight the lion with him, do you think the lion would give a fuck and be like, oh, he's like 4 years old. I probably shouldn't eat him right now. Yeah, the lion wouldn't give a fuck. He would eat him up. So I actually did some digging. Looks like I did have some free time after all. And his name, which is actually public, I'm not doxing him or anything, is Geoffrey Lee Geo. Oh my, that better that better not be pronounced Jeffrey, because English, please do not disappoint me right now, because how is Jeffrey from Jeffree Star spelled Jeffrey or Jeffrey, and this one is also Jeffrey? Do not.
Jeffrey.
I'm done. I'm not even gonna argue with Geo Fry right now. Yeah, keep frying those fries. And I took a look at his Facebook account where he posted a statement saying, "To Miss Ensign and the others affected by my actions, after a few days of reflection, I would like to express remorse for how I conducted myself in the whole ordeal with Miss Ensign. There are no excuses to be made. I took it further than it needed to be. I am so sorry." And then he continues with more excuses. News articles came out saying that chef quits restaurant after influencer shares messages he allegedly sent her. But then in the article it says, effective immediately, Jeffrey Lee is relieved from his role as executive chef at Hamburger Project, blah, 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 the company wrote on Instagram. Oh, so was he fired or did he quit? Which one is it? It's kind of like the Mr. Beast situation where Mr. Beast said, "Oh, I fired Ava," and then Ava comes out saying, "Oh, I quit." Did she quit or did you fire her? Even though he apologized, he still had something to say. "I learned a lesson," Lee said. "I shouldn't have replied back, but I don't believe that just because I'm a chef owner, my voice should be silenced." What? No one was silencing your voice. You were allegedly harassing this poor girl. What I was trying to figure out is what makes this influencer exempt from my critique. What? But she's allowed to come into my house, my restaurant, to criticize my food? Is he inviting her to go to his house? Someone call 911. There's no way that's gonna go as planned. Or is he saying that, but she's allowed to critique my food, but I can't critique her? Like, but what does she's allowed to come into my house mean? Is he saying like that she came to my restaurant? Did he say that that was his house? Like, oh, I cook here, this is my job, it's my house? If that's what you're saying, that then it's a restaurant. It's actually a business where people come. You don't have to be invited. You even have your business on a public website, Yelp, to review it. So you want people to review it, no? Unless they're like, oh, unless they're positive reviews, you don't want the reviews? Oh, okay, I got you. That was Geo Fry and his Ozempic burgers. Let me know, would you guys pay $7 for those burgers? Or would you rather hit like and subscribe on this video, which guess how much that cost? Free! Stay skinny, everyone, and you know what our next goal should be? To look as skinny as Geo Fry's burgers.